What's up, y'all? Let me turn my radio down. But I'm just sitting in my car. I just got home from taking my mom and her boyfriend to work. It's so hard not to look ugly on here. But this is my pregnancy story. I want to start off by saying no, I didn't think it was cool to get pregnant at 15. I didn't want to get pregnant at 15. And I don't condone it. I don't wish that on anybody. And no, I don't wish anybody to get pregnant though. So it was around what? It's a whole new story time of this, but I'm gonna start off with the pregnancy story first, and the other one gonna be in another video. So I was about 15. My birthday was right around the corner, probably a week later. A week, maybe two, away from the day I found out I was pregnant. Yeah, it is so hard not to look ugly in here. Excuse my hair. Yes, it's a lot going on, but yeah, I was 15 and I was in the hospital. I wasn't in the hospital. I was visiting my god sister. My god sister was in the hospital. She was in the hospital because she had something on her arm. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. A cyst or something. She had to get surgery on her arm. I don't know. Or was it her arm? Or was it her toe? It was her arm. Yeah, it was her arm. And so she had to get it removed and everything and stuff like that. So she got it removed or whatever. And I can't stay the night with her because she wanted me to stay the night with her. She was bored, and yeah, I ain't had nothing else to do, so I came and I stayed the night. In the middle of the night, I do have asthma, and when the seasons change, my asthma does tend to flare and it'll act up, basically. I was sleeping on the sofa in the room, and I couldn't breathe in the middle of my sleep. I almost died. Basically, I couldn't breathe in the middle of my sleep, so I called my mom. No, I texted her because she was at work. I texted her because I was like, Mom, I'm finna go downstairs because I can't breathe. And she was like, well, go ahead, go down there. I don't know if they're going to let you go by yourself because you're not 18 yet. And she was like, well, go ahead and go. I went down there anyways. And them bitches was bitches. I'm just say that. The people in the hospital, they were bitches. And I told them that I couldn't breathe and I needed help. I was really deep breathing, but they wasn't hearing that. They was like, oh, you can't be seen by yourself unless it's a girl problem. I'm like, bitch, I did have a girl problem going on at the time too, but I'm not gonna talk about what the girl problem was. But I did have a girl problem going on too, but I wasn't there for that. I was there for my asthma. And meanwhile, while I was there, I was like, shoot, I might as well go ahead and see what this issue is. I didn't tell them it was an issue, but when they finally called my name and I went to the bed, they took a long time, but they came in. The nurses and doctors there are nice. And I do live in Augusta, Georgia, just saying. I live in Augusta, Georgia. The doctors at the emergency rooms are nice. The nurses, the CNAs, all of them are nice. The doctors and everything is nice or whatever. Yeah, they were nice. So while I was back there when she came in the room, I told her what my female issue was and that my asthma was acting up. So she did a pee test. Knowing me, I wasn't thinking nothing about no damn baby. Nothing about no damn baby at all. I just wanted to see what this issue was and why was this issue going on. And get my asthma, get a treatment and stuff like that. So I was trying to see what was going on or whatever. I took my pee test. blah, blah, blah. In the room, waited. About probably 10, 15 minutes later, I seen two male, I'm not sure if they was nurses or, I don't know. I don't know the name of them. I'm not going to say their name. Well, of course I'm not going to say it. I don't even know their name, but I don't know what their job is called, but they came in with a computer or whatever. Computer. And I'm thinking, they ain't never did this. They ain't never did this. So why the hell they bringing the computer in there? So they brought the computer in or whatever. So he sit down and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm trying to tell him about the girl issue and how long it's like been going on or whatever like that. I'm telling him about that. And he listening. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna give you some medicine for that, this, that. So tell me why he sat down and he had some kind of worry in his face. You could tell that he didn't want to tell me this news, but he had to. So he sat down and he was like, yeah, you do have that going on. The issue that I thought, the female issue that I thought it was, which it was what I thought. So yeah, he was like, yeah, you do have that going on. But you're pregnant. I looked at him. I said, you lying. I said, you lying. You're lying. You're lying. And he was like, no. The reason we have this computer here is because we're going to do an ultrasound. And I was like, ew, get that thing away from me. Oh, ew, no, I don't want to do no ultrasound. Look. You're not finna do this. You're gonna stop pranking me. And you're gonna tell me, you're gonna give me my medicine, and I'm gonna go home and live to next year. So tell me that you're lying. He was dead serious. And he was smiling. He started smiling. Like, it's okay. Like, it's normal. So, shit. I laid down on a bed or whatever. The hospital bed. I laid down. And they did the ultrasound. I was crying my freaking eyes out. I know they was kind of laughing at the way I was crying because I was like, I wasn't loud, but I was like, like, but yeah, I was like crying, and I seen the ultrasound, and they took pictures, and they was like, well, you're about 8 weeks. I was like, I'm finna go kill myself, basically. Who finna have a child at 15? But I did. But yeah, I got my pictures from my ultrasound, and I waited until another lady, nurse, or I don't know these people's jobs. I don't look at their badges unless I need to. So the lady came in. She was like, well, do you want me to tell your mom or tell your mom? And I was like, I'll tell her. And I could tell she looked in my face and she knew I wasn't going to tell her, because of the simple fact that she was like, you have to tell somebody. You have to tell somebody. Because let me tell you the funny part about it. You have to tell someone, because she gave me my prescription for my inhaler and my liquid. If you got asthma, you know what I'm talking about. My inhaler and what is that thing? My solution to my breathing treatment thing. And they was gonna put the prenatal vitamins prescription on the same page as my other two medicines. So I asked her, could you put that one on a separate one and just leave those two on the same page? I guess she thought I was. She knew I wasn't gonna tell nobody. I mean, gonna tell my mama, because I still wasn't gonna tell my mama. But yeah, she put it on a separate page. She was like, you have to tell someone. You have to tell someone. You have to tell someone. You have to tell your mom. You have to tell her.
Look at you thinking you couldn't without her. Look at you living. Look at you doing way better in all our defense. Your ex came back and your mood is getting a little bigger. Cause you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it.
I told her to put the prescriptions on a different paper. And she was like, you have to tell someone, you have to tell someone. Boom, in the night. I came back upstairs, told my god sister. She was like, because she got a child too. She had a child young too. So she was like, Josh back there. He's sleeping. I'm just sitting out here in the air conditioning car. My air conditioner is on. So yeah, gotta put that out there for y'all weirdos. But yeah, hey, went to sleep. Woke up. My grandma was there. I told my grandma, my god grandma at this point. I told her, and she was like, do you want me to tell her? Because I tell her. And I was like, yeah, I want you to tell her. So I went home. Days go by. I didn't tell my mom yet, but I was, hey. But yeah. A few days go by. My good grandma, and my godmama was planning on coming to my house and telling my mom anyways. Oh, this is my song. And telling my mom anyways. I kept pushing it off because they was calling me and they was like, well, come today. You want us to come today? And I was like, I kept pushing it off like, nah, I'll come tomorrow. So one day, they just popped up. And when they popped up, they walked into the house, knocking on everybody's door. Everybody waking up. And I'm like, honey, do you know my life is on the line right now? I mean, you're trying to get me killed already. So my mom woke up. Everybody woke up. Everybody sat in the living room. And so my grandma, these are her exact words. She was like, Janice was at the hospital with Sabrina, right? And mom was like, yep, right. So she was looking like, yeah. And so she was like, they ran the pregnancy test on her. I already knew my mama knew at that moment what was going on. So she was like, they ran the pregnancy test on her. And she pregnant. And my mom's like, and my face was, and she started crying. She had her hands and her face in her hands, and she was crying like that. And so I couldn't stay home that night. I wouldn't have stayed home that night because I knew my mom was not in her right state of mind at the time to process this information. Okay, I know this lighting is bad, but my phone had died, so I came in the house. So yeah, where I started, I didn't stay home that night. I went out to eat with my grandma and my godmom, but yeah, that's basically the end of the story though. But I want to thank you all. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram. I leave my handles below. And don't be afraid to chat, because I like talking. And I need people to talk to. But yeah. Thanks for watching.